Well, I'm excited to see Black Panther because this is the first all-black superhero movie, and for me, growing up as a black person in America, I just feel it's really great to get this experience.
And for more on this, media consultant Kevin Anderson joins me from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, Kevin, movie critics are saying that Black Panther is a game changer. Why is this?
Well, I mean, as the introduction said, it's one of the first movies where you've got an all-black cast. And I think, you know, we've seen not just superhero culture, but I would say sort of nerdish culture, comic book culture really kind of come into the mainstream. But this is the first time where you've had this kind of comic book culture movie focused, you know, solely on the African-American population. So it's definitely a cultural moment.
OK, and one film critic said that Hollywood spent a decade looking for the next Tom Cruise. Instead, they should have been looking for the next Will Smith. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. And I think, you know, the thing is, whether it is African Americans or, you know, you think about some of the female, you know, only reboots with Ghostbusters and, you know, even you look at Wonder Woman and how successful that was. I think it's really expanding the audiences and that movies and culture are targeting. And this is just a great example.
OK, and let's talk about social media trends. What trends are there out there that movie makers can tap into to really further advance the future of certain films?
Well, I think a couple of things happened with this. I mean, you saw everyone who was really the pre-show buzz tapping into the Rotten Tomatoes rating, and that for a long time it was 100% in terms of reviews, and that was something to be celebrated. And they even made a big note when there was the first negative review. But then you see all these hashtags that are floating around, the Black Panther Challenge, which is people in communities, Flint, Sacramento, all across the United States, so Flint, Michigan, Sacramento, California, raising money so that young children can go see to this film, because they believe that, you know, if young Black children have role models, that's going to be something really positive. So it's huge. I mean, you even have Michelle Obama sort of saying, you know, go out and see this movie. So it's really tapped into a moment, I think.
OK, and, you know, what new entertainment projects are you looking forward to globally, and what will we hear of this year?
Well, I think when you look at it, there's a lot more cross-cultural fertilization, if you will. I mean, in the United States, obviously, we've got Hollywood, but, you know, you've got Nollywood, Bollywood, you know, there's so much more Chinese involvement, even in the United States film. So I think that these cross-cultural movements where you've got international films kind of becoming more central to, you know, the mainstream filmmaking, even in this blockbuster context, I think that's what we're going to see is, you know, not only different colored heroes, but different cultural heroes. And we'll see a lot of cultures celebrating that background.
All right, thanks so much for that. That was media consultant Kevin Anderson joining us from Milwaukee in Wisconsin. Thanks so much.